starting on the T side here, we're going to have the likes of Big Dick Stacy, but they're calling him now. Gratisfaction, we're called Grat, I think we're going to stick with. And Urk for the Urcast, okay?
Yeah, I'm glad that we got that established early on.
Good to make sure everyone's on the same page.
No, that's good. And, well, I'm looking forward to seeing how Grayhound play. The Aussie casters, we were speaking to them, Henry, and they were painting a pretty good picture about these guys. Now we've got Big Dick Stacy over here towards Apartments, as he's now been christened. Going to be there with him. Grayhound, they've gone for a pretty standard buy. You have the PT50 up on Dexter, a little bit of utility spread between Urk and him. They've got enough to go for a bit of a set piece over here towards the A bomb site, which does look to be the case. They're going to start to rotate around. What we kind of started to see teams do more often than not now, Henry, I'd say, is leave CT open. Is the pretty standard sort of play for this A bomb site. So I'm curious to see how Grayhound do approach this. Are they just going to stick to what we know? But I don't know. With 4 players over in Palace, maybe not.
This could be the old flash attack. He sent 3 players. It looks like 4, actually. And so they'll throw the flash over. That's why it's called the flash attack. And they'll try and take down Automatic. But he spotted so many players, and it looks like they are going to be styling on Grayhound here. Automatic makes it look too easy, doesn't he? That was a little bit too crisp for my liking. Flying Star for Cloud9. Not a similar story to what we saw against Renegades before, who struggled against Legacy, who was certainly the lesser team there. But it's Cloud9, great start. Certainly the favourites in this one. I've been told Grayhound have some great players within them. Gratisfaction is the AWPer of the squad, apparently one of the best AWPers in the Australian region. And we'll see what he can do here. I'm excited to see whether he can perform against the aforementioned Skadoodle. We'll see. He brings up the scout this round. As he'll have the smoke, the flashbangs, and the defuse kit. Not so much of a force buy here from the Grayhound boys. Going to have 2 sets of armor. It's going to be Dick Stacy. That name is a bit much for me. I'm not going to lie to you. I like it, but keep saying that over and over again in a serious manner. It's going to be really difficult. And Urk with the CZ armor combo. But that nade is going to do an absolute ton of damage. Good lord. Malta takes the absolute brunt of it down to 12 HP. And that should be the round concluded pretty much there.
Yeah, no, I mean, that is so much damage done with 1 nade. Oh, I mean, if that doesn't bring you out of retirement, I don't know what will. Skadoodle's going to be happy with that one. Tarek down here in connector as well. He's going to have players going by. Automatic watching for this boost. Oh, Urk is going to be allowed up there, but Automatic now just backs away from the angle. Tarek finds the man on the base of the boost, and actually then to add insult to injury. Urk is going to go ahead and hop down. Tarek will be found in connector. So there's a rifle for them to grab, and Gratisfaction, he's going to be the man to go ahead and get it. Automatic over in the window, able to find himself 1. But this round's not over just yet. They have that one FAMAS to work with. FNS, he's got aggressive over here towards Apartments, holding close with the UMP. And he's going to have his work cut out for him. 3 players about to come his way, and he has to try and hold back the coming tide in these opening fights. He's going to go down. Gratisfaction finds him, and now it's Automatic alone and inside of B. Down goes 1, and the second as well. Automatic's looking good. Cloud9 second round.
Very comfortable stuff. Give him a couple of frags, but should be the full eco now for Grayhound. Cloud9 haven't really stepped out of line at all here. 2-0 for them. Should be up against Glocks, maybe P250s, depending on which way Grayhound will be operating in round number 3 here. Do I see any P250s? I do not. Just Glocks, no armor, full eco. There it is. $200 spent by Malta. As we'll see whether they can even get a bomb plant, and that would be a miracle in itself. A bomb being planted would be ideal. You'd have to trade out at least 1 kill towards B, maybe 2. We'll see. Skadoodle still on the scout. He is very well versed with this weapon, and we'll see if he can start tagging up some players. Maybe go for some lovely headshots here.
Now, the thing that was interesting to me is in that little interview piece that they showed over on the desk, Grayhound came into this feeling pretty confident. So, forward to seeing how they fare when they get onto the rifles. Actually, they're able to find a frag inside the B bomb site, and that's a bomb plant as Urka is going to be allowed to get that down. Now, Automatic does find it, but they're going to take that extra money from the bomb plant every single day.
All things considered, great round by Grayhound. That might seem a little bit silly if you're not that familiar with Counter-Strike, but you get 1 kill, you get the bomb down, and the bomb being planted means you get $800 per player going to the next round. So that's actually very promising now for the Grayhound boys. We'll see. Will Skadoodle keep the scout? Before I can even finish the sentence, he picks up the AWP. And here we go then. Gratisfaction, we'll be calling him Grat. just to make sure everyone's on the same page again, he'll have the AWP as well. I've heard he can be quite stunning with the AWP. So this could be quite an interesting matchup. I want to see him hit some good shots, apply some pressure to Skadoodle. Don't give him an easy ride. He'll have a good spawn towards A. He'll be looking for players crossing towards that connector. So he'll try to beat the smoke, not going to get it. But does make his presence known, but so does Skadoodle, using the gap in the smoke to take down Malta. 5 on 4, job done. But I do suspect Cloud9 will be presenting that lack of respect kind of Counter-Strike coming in here. We saw quite a reserve game from Renegades. I don't think Cloud9 will be doing that. As long as they're winning rounds, they'll be going for more and more kills. Tarek with a double there, and that should be it locked down before we can even get going here. There's Grat, at least with 1 kill.
Yeah, but they still really got their work cut out for them, and Grat already being tagged down at 14 HP. His time is looking limited. Automatically going to get rid of Urka down there in mid. And Grat 1v4, a minute and 10 seconds left on the clock, and they might just come hunting for him. They know where he is. He fired off that shot earlier on that dealt with Tarek. So they want to try and keep the AWP out of his hands if they can. But he's going to start to back away. Now there is a wrap round coming in from Automatic. And I think, you know, that's kind of the scary thing right now. You mentioned they're going to play a no-respect style. Automatic, he hasn't offered any respect the way of Grayhound just yet. I think he's 9-0 off the top of my head.
Yeah,
so
Automatic in like top form is nuts. That guy definitely is the superstar at Cloud9 right now. If you're not aware, obviously FNS, new to the squad, replaced Stewie2K. Skadoodle was supposed to be gone as well, but he came back. He was gone for 2 days, but still, nice vacation. Go have a couple of dinners, some drinks. Come back, join the team again, and it's all.
Yeah, that was really odd, wasn't it? The whole, you know, I'm retiring, and then just kept playing anyway.
I won a major. I'm gonna go cash in my millions of dollars, buy a yacht. But no, he said that's not enough.
Yacht prices have gone up. He's back in. He's ready. Inflation is just a harsh mistress. But here we go. Grayhound. They've gone for the 4 spider this round, as you would expect. They've got 2 players over here towards ramp. One of them is the bomb, and Tarek looks like he might just go through. Rush is here with him. Maybe going to try wrapping up through lower tunnels as the rest of the Grayhound boys start to take position here. Skadoodle is in a bit of danger. But if the bomb gets found this round, should be all said and done. Oh, quick double from Tarek. And now it is just the 3 remaining players that were down here in the lower tunnels. They're going to get hunted down. And actually, they found 1.
Well, it looked like a double lineup there for Automatic, but he gets greased by the CZZ. He does do a lot of damage, especially towards Mr. Dick Stacy there, down to 2 HP. Urk will be on 62. They won't be winning this round, but at least they've given themselves a fighting chance to cause some financial damage towards Cloud9. CZ's 1 and 4 now, but Skadoodle watching for the window boost. Less than a minute remaining. The bomb's down in the A ramp, and that's where we saw Tarek get a couple of kills. So Grayhound will just be trying to do anything they can. He might be able to get this kill. Malta unlucky with that one. Takes FNS down to 7 HP, but another frag. Tarek caught out of line. That's the lack of respect I'm talking about. He doesn't need to be there at all, Harry. He could just hold the bomb. It's on the A ramp. Round is completely locked in, but he's made a bit of a mistake there. Pushed a bit forward, and it's still time for them to recover another rifle. I don't think they'll win the round, but it certainly makes things a little bit more uncomfortable. Oh my goodness, not the team kill. Dick Stacy will be dropped by Malta. He was very low HP anyway, so you can see Malta making up for it there, and he could get the double. Not quite. Now Work with 15 seconds. That's got reasonable HP. If he gets a plant down, this won't be too bad. It looks like he probably will. Good HE grenade, and the bomb's going to be planted. Will he do anything more with it?
Oh, 1v2, and Urka is going to take the peak. He's won it out versus Rush, and now it's just FNS. Urka gets them both. 4 big kills, and they try to play it with no respect, and maybe they're going to have to learn some now as Urka smites down 4 in that in that after plant situation. He looks so good. That was fantastic from him. Kind of taking advantage of everything that Cloud9 had given him there with that lack of respect.
Yeah, Urk's the Mongolian player Chad was referencing. Yeah, Tarek, that's the reason they lost the round. No reason to push that whatsoever. He had the bomb, he had the man advantage, and he pushes around, misses a shot, and all falls apart. And that will be the wake-up call now for Cloud9. Still absolutely fine overall in the grand scheme of things, but didn't have to be a defeat there whatsoever. And here we go, then round of 6. Skadoodle this time in the Palace area. Double AWP set up for the first time from Cloud9. Skadoodle joined by Automatic. Kratz will be on the AWP as well. Yet to really see him kick off. As Tara watches towards the underpass, and Automatic will watch top and middle. Nice little crossfire here. Looking quite comfortable at this point. You see Tarek's position is great because T's aren't really going to check that one. They're so focused on the window, the connector, and we'll see how this works out for them. As I built up, this should be a nice quick kill for Tarek if Urk goes any further. I doubt he will. He's going to back up towards middle. But there is the smoke, And now things become a little bit more interesting. Tarek now has to change his attention towards mid and that underpass. He can fall down here, doesn't get anything for it, but another team kill as Dick Stacey will find Malta. That's not ideal.
That's actually revenge from the previous round.
Yeah, that's right.
But Malta did just get the Dick Stacey there. 4 on 4, they're going to go boosting up Urka into window, and just TKs aplenty as Urka looks to try and lead the charge. Automatic has now donned the AWP. He's going to start to go peeking into window. He has to be a little bit wary as there is a man boosted up. Grat in the meantime's up through connector. They throw out the utility into the A bomb site, and Urka going to try and win this fight, but Automatic holds his nerve. Ooh, Grat spots Skadoodle, but Skadoodle going to be the man to win that out from Palace. They know where both these players are in the A-bombs. Like Grat was able to spot out Rush, but Dexter and Dick Stacey have their work cut out for them. They're able to go to find one on the entry, but they've still got so many kills to find. And Automatic, once again, a second kill with the AWP. FNS to finish things off. Cloud9, and they're going to be moving on to a 5th round.
Cloud9 managing to reset Grayhound here. Here was the team kill, I'd imagine, indeed. Got the short end of the dick on that one, I'm afraid. As we'll be seeing round number 7 come in. Doesn't look like the force buy from Grayhound just yet. They'll be going for a bit of a partial investment. Deagles, CZs, and a couple of flashbangs available. With the smoke, he's also got some armor towards B. Maybe not a rush, but just holding up towards this side of the map. Couple of setup still ringing true. It will be Automatic and Skadoodle holding towards middle. Bit of damage inflicted there towards Malta. It's Cloud9 looking for the first frag. Certainly going to get it. Tarek has given one round away with his overzealous nature, but this one looks quite comfortable. I say that. Dexter does find 1 kill. And it will be a 4 on 2.
That's a pretty big kill to find as well. I mean, Automatic still here, just going to throw down the gauntlet the second they try to push through. So it is just Grat 1v4. Big Benny Benassi fan. Grat's faction. As he starts to make his way in through apartments. Automatic still just humming down the sights. He's going to go ahead and lock in at that 6th round for Cloud9. They keep it pretty clean as well, only losing FNS over there towards B. You feel like maybe if there was a few more people over towards apartments, they could have got something done with that round. Perhaps looked to overwhelm Automatic, but still, they're almost in with a shot at the buy. Looks like they might just take one more round sitting this out and go for the partial here.
I think he might be right. I see a UMP for Dick Stacey. The rest of them, those CZs, a Glock for Grat. Remember, he's the AWP and he's all the money he can get. And an A execution. They've got a bit of utility here. 4 smokes, flashbangs, a Molotov. And they'll be trying their best to get that bomb down again. These rounds always a bit deadly. Back in the day, it was a Tech-9 where you could actually have quite a fighting chance on the A attack with just some smokes and the flashbangs. CZ not as powerful in this particular sort of setup. Sure, if you get close enough, you can cause some damage, but as you can see, CT's nice and deep on the bomb side towards connector. Smoke's coming in. That'll be the cue for the CTs to change their attention. As you can see, Skadoodle rotating through, trying to beat the smoke there, and he'll just drop a flash, jump off the bench, I'd imagine, as Rush looks above the smoke, trying to deny anything he can here.
He won't spot anything just yet. Does he go over? He's not going to make that call. Instead, he hops down, and surely Grat and Dick Stacey heard that one. The smoke now starts to fade. They go pushing in, and they're going to win that fight. Just the Glock to find Rush. Dexter still over in the top of mid. Could be the man as well that just throws this whole round down the drain for Cloud9. He's now going to start to go creeping in. He does have Malta with him. Only 3 players for Grayhound inside the site. He takes a bit of a jog, and now he's in the back. Missed shots. They still don't know that he's here, and he's going to be able to get himself 1. Automatic. Surely there's no way for him back into this round, and there is not. Grat double kill at the very end. And they're able to go ahead and find that on the back of a pretty weak buy, all things considered.
Yeah, way too passive there from Cloud9. I think they're anticipating something a little bit easier to manage as the CZs get way too close to the bomb sites. Rush found absolutely nothing. Maybe preferred him to get a bit more aggressive. That one, get on top of the ticket booth, go for that 1 kill, then drop down. But was hoping he'd see players on top of Tetris, jumping towards the steps. Unfortunately for him, they didn't do that at all. They stayed low on the ground, which worked out very nicely. Forced Cloud9 to an eco now. Grayhound starting to make a dent here, up against Deagles, CZs, a few smokes. Cloud9 will treat this like an actual gun run. I say they have gone for a 4-man stack towards A. And this could be to the demise of Urk as he maybe gets saved by the smoke there. He'll hold him off. And they'll have 4 players in the Palace. Yeah, good idea. Fall back. I'm not really sure they were really going to do with that one. Just walk out of Palace, hope for the best. Up against those CZs, that could have fallen apart. So, say again, that smoke maybe saves the round for them. Just 1 player towards B. That's Dexter. As they will rotate over. Up against these under-equipped Cloud9 players, but trust me, they can cause some damage with those Desert Eagles especially.
Yeah, they are not to be underestimated. You do have FNS still in towards that B-bomb site. He's just jump peeking for the information. And Grayhound, they look like they kind of had the right read on everything. Now they've thrown the smokes over into mid, and they're going to change their sights back towards this A-bomb site. I don't think it's going to hold too much joy for them. Cloud9 with 4 players stacked up here. They might only have pistols to their name, but the CZs, the Deagles, all incredibly strong. If in the right hands of Cloud9, they are definitely the people for this scenario. Rush is going to be holding up close, and it's contested. They don't check it. There's one, and going to be in with a second. Him and Tarek, they combine for 2 quick kills between them. Luckily enough, Urka and Grat start to hold this round back. Will they expect automatic? As he lies in wait, times tick low, and time could come to be the real problem here for Grayhound. They spray through.
Oh, there it is. Well played by Urk. Could have all fallen apart considering there was about 13 seconds remaining. If they overlooked that position and he can deny the plant, could have fallen apart. This was a good start. You see that flashbang approach from the T. Dixtacy had to be better at that first kill, but luckily they scraped the run together. 6-3, looking quite, well, not quite competitive, but Grayhound certainly getting into the game now. Number 10. And the all back out for Skadoodle, but Cloud9 after that, pretty massive mistake of overcommitting towards that A-ramp push. Satisfaction does manage to find Tarek. That's the push we're looking for. If you get a good spawn towards A, you can take that approach. And Skadoodle trying to answer back straight away here as he pushes towards top of middle. He'll be looking for that next kill. This is out of a difficult shot for him, but Malta, we can't see his lucky stars, he's still alive.
Grayhound now switching things up. They're going to go ahead and send a few players over there towards the B-bomb site. Trying to now also go in for some mid-control late in the round. There's Dixtacy to go ahead and pick up FNS inside of B. And FNS has been that lone defender since losing out on Tarek. Their resources get stretched that much more, and he was the only man inside of B. Now they've had to pull automatic off from that mid area. Skadoodle going to try and take up this position. Pressure's going to be on now, but Grayhound once again back towards A. Thinking this site is going to hold some sort of solace for them. Rush and Skadoodle here. 40 seconds left. Henry, they're leaving it down to the wire once again.
Yeah, but it's looking quite promising, I have to say. 5 on 3. 35 seconds short, but there's only one player waiting for them. That's Rush, who hasn't posted massive numbers just yet. If he can find 2 kills, though, could be enough. Looks like Cloud9 will be focusing towards B. Rush now truly to be tested. So many players around him. There's the first kill, not the cleanest though, and down he goes.
Yeah, Skadoodle from CT. How much can he get done? Flash going to go in. And that keeps him off the angle. Can't deny the bomb plant. And he has got automatic here. The question now becomes how long do these two stick around before they decide to save. And already automatic peeling off the angle. Skadoodle going to join him. Cloud9, they will just concede this round. Grayhound going to be moving on to a 4th, and they keep it pretty clean as well. Grat being a man who's currently got $8,000. He's looking like the bank of this team right now.
Yeah, he's got a lot going for him, and this is where Grayhound really come into this game. That's Cloud9 with a pretty shoddy buy, not getting much done at all. Rushed with the only kill of the round. Best of 1, remember, and Cloud9 on the more favourable side, counter-terrorist right now. Skadoodle will be saving the AWP along with automatic M4A4. And will they live to tell the tale? Looks like they will. As Grayhound find their next round. 6-4 now. Skadoodle will have to try and carry this one. I don't think they force buy here. They'll have enough to work with if they take a bit of an eco at this point. So PT50s, FNS maybe gets just that smoke and nothing else. That's the PT50, there it is. So Skadoodle, we need to see him go aggressive, Harry. He wants to go be assertive at the very start of the round, see if he can get the first picks. We'll follow him for now and see whether he goes towards Palace, something like that. Looks like that's where he will be going. Jump on the boxes here, and he might want to push a bit further in this actual corner just to have a bit more of a surprise position to avoid a flashbang like that, but gets him right in the face, and he'll still hold the line, but not for long. Down he goes. What was that?
That is one hell of an aid from Dexter.
Did he take any damage initially? There can't have been a 100 damage nade, right?
I don't know, Henry. That just blew my... Yeah, I think that was a 100 damage nade.
He had no armor,
yeah.
So maybe that's why.
He's going to be feeling pretty hurt after that one.
Don't see that anymore.
Still, FNS going to fall as out of hand to Dixtacy. That's the B-bomb site gone. It's all falling down around Cloud9. Tarek's got the AWP, and he's sticking around a little bit. He has to watch out so as to not get caught out here. They would love to hold on to the AWP into the next round. And he's worked himself into a bit of a tricky spot. Now you imagine, might be able to find the timing just to dart back across. He's going to try and go for it. He does manage to get away. So Grayhound moving on to a 5th. Dexter hunting down a few of these players, but no one from Cloud9 really in this area. And in fact, the Rush might even be able to find him.
I think you're right. He'll be coming from T-spawn. Dexter playing a more defensive position now, though, in towards our palace. As the bomb is down in B, Rush will just be looking for any sort of weaponry here, knowing that Dexter could be on the other side. He is, but it's going to be Tarek that finds him first. So Tarek going to save the AWP. That's another rifle picked up at least, and surely Rush will find that one. There it is, the AK-47. All things considered, that was pretty much an eco, and they do manage to bring in the AWP for the next round, picked up from Skadoodle's corpse, and a couple of rifles as well. So it gives them a nice healthy buy here in round number 12. But who would have thought after the start Cloud9 had 4-0, was this straight up 100 damage? So it actually, I think, went inside his head, unarmored head, and completely destroyed him with a full damage grenade. I think that's exactly 100. It must have been.
Yeah, I think for that to happen, it does actually have to hit them to tick the 1 damage onto it. So yeah, now that is a real butthurt nade. Here's the push towards the top of mid. Tarek going to be leading the charge. He's hiding in the smoke right now, and he has Skadoodle to go for the bait and switch down in connector. They're going to hope that all the attention of Greyhounds is down onto the AWP for Cloud9. Now Tarek emerges, and there's the kill to come through. Picture perfect execution of that. In the meantime, though, speaking of executions, out here towards the A bomb site, Grayhound living up to their name, quickly in towards A. Malta's going to open things up. 4 bomb goes down, and he's going to keep charging forward. Second kill. F&S doesn't stand the test of time. Now Automatic and Tarek, they're able to pull this round back, leaving it onto Grat and Aka 2 versus 3 with the bomb down.
Here we go then, retake begins. Cloud9 certainly being tested in this round. Lots of money available for the T's. Can they hold off the retake? There are kits available. Cloud9 have to get past Grak here. Urk waiting in the smoke. First shot connects. Tarek goes down. But now Grab really tested at this point. Flashbang comes in. Shot landed, and Automatic will be able to finish things off there. Got a little bit close for comfort, but the defuse will be successful. 7-5, Cloud9 keep 2 players alive, and Automatic, they've saved so many weapons here. The money's actually pretty good after losing 2 or 3 rounds in a row. So Automatic 7k, same story for Rush. And I would predict at this point that they will be hopefully closing things out 10-5. They looked a little bit shaky, maybe overzealous at times, but Grayhound certainly putting up a decent fight, I have to say. Like, some of their coordination, individual plays have been quite good. Urk's on 10 kills, Grat's on 8. We'll see whether they can get a couple more on the board here as we enter round number 13. Greg over the same pick here. He probably won't commit to the round. Just watch for the connector push. Doesn't quite get there in time. But Skadoodle in that connector for anyone to cross towards the mid boxes.
Oh, Malta's gone down fast towards short. Skadoodle's going to catch that out all day long. And now Urk are going to try and take up position here in mid. Wants to try and find a trade if he can, although no one going to give anything up from Cloud9. Dick Stacey on the bomb on the back of Dexter over in Palace. They want to try and go back to this A execute. This A bomb site has been pretty good to the Greyhounds, although not in this round. Dick Stacey going to go down. Urk now tries to emerge through the smoke, and he's going to get caught off guard. It's all on to Dexter and Grat. 2 versus 5. 1 minute, 4 seconds left on the clock, and Grat, oh, he's going to get tagged down low, finished off by Rush. Don't imagine Dexter can get too much done here. And might just be better in this situation if maybe he tries to look to hold on to the A kill. You can't imagine Cloud9 are going to let him get away with it.
Well, there it is. F&S will confirm the clean round there from Cloud9. That's more like in round number 14. We'll call for a timeout from Grayhound here. See whether they can get things together. They have still got plenty of cash. As we'll go into round number 14 here. I'll take the timeout. And we're certainly going to buy with Malta just shy of 9k. Same story for Grat. They'll work out whether they're going to get the AWPs out. Maybe they want to see whether they can go for a faster approach, and just discussing things now. There's Dick Stacey in the middle with the in-game leader. Just discussing things with his teammates and working out what they can do to break the defense of Cloud9 here.
You know, they came into this one saying they felt pretty confident, Henry.
Well, yeah, you've got to have confidence, Harry. You come in saying, oh, we're probably going to lose.
That is
probably
true.
not going to set yourself up. I would say most sensible people will say Cloud9's going to win this one. But you've got to believe in yourself. You've got to know that what potential you do have on your best possible day. Cloud9 have a mediocre performance. There's a chance you could win it, right? And this is still a competitive game right now. They can get one more round. I would say they could still do it in the second half. We'll see. And double upsetter comes out again for Cloud9. Malta watching towards the underpass here. Looks like a B execution from what I can see. You can see got no one towards A ramp or Palace. Barely any presence towards middle. So they need to maybe think about their next move in the next 10 to 15 seconds. They have no idea if players like Tarek are pushing that A ramp for information. You can't let an entirety of a position like A bomb site be open for this amount of time. Yeah, I've got a player in T spawn, so at least they have a control of the flanks coming in. That's now going to be removed. 10. And what is the final play here?
Boost from Urka, going to get spotted out by Skadoodle. That could have been the real difference maker there for Grayhound. Once again, they've conceded a man early on, and now they have to try and fight their way back into this round. Dick Stacey's still over in apartments. No joy for him, though, as no one from Cloud9 goes peeking into this. Malta's been able to get into this position over on short. That makes things a bit more interesting, but Cloud9 with 3 players stacked up inside of B. One of whom being Skadoodle, who has looked very, very good thus far. It is going to be tricky. Although he's actually going to start to peel away, so maybe now this is their window. This is their small chance of opportunity back into this round. 25 seconds, they've left it down to the clock once again, and Malta has to find this opener onto FNS on short. He's going to go backing into it, but he wins the fight. FNS goes down, Automatic now arrives with the AWP. Quick flick out, he's only managed one. There's players all around, and he's out with the CZ. Tries to deny the bomb plant. He's able to find Dexter, and he's not done yet. Grat does get rid of him. Bomb plant looking to go down, but Skadoodle smites down the bomb planter, and just like that, Cloud9, they're going to find themselves a 9th round.
Bit dicey there for Cloud9. Automatic doing a fantastic job, though, making things incredibly uncomfortable as the CZ was pulled out. He missed the flick shot, which had been absolutely nuts if he connected that one. But the CZ was enough. He gets 1 kill, shows enough presence to deny the plant coming through. It's round number 15, and some compromises need to be made. Grayhound will bring in a CZ, a Galil for Gratz, and a very limited amount of utility here. They have 3 smokes, flashbangs. Looks like the A execution. A lot of the underdog teams will focus on set pieces to try and get themselves towards that bomb site. Hopefully finding themselves a plant at the very start. That's a good smoke thrown by Rush. That will hold them off at least for the next 15 seconds. They'll take that time just to get towards the A ramp and establish themselves there. Firing off some bullets, and I don't think the smokes really will have much impact. It's going to be Skadoodle with an open bomb site here as Tarek strikes from the shadow position. And that round over before it really starts there. 10-5. Cloud9 with up and down performance, mostly up. A few rounds slip by the wayside with aggressive pushes, but I think Grayhound showed a pretty decent performance overall. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to take a break there, and we'll be right back with the second half.
Well, Cloud9, they're looking good. Greyhounds, they're in the doghouse. They're not really looking too great right now, Henry. 5-10 at the end of that first half.
Yeah, but some promising signs. Remember, Cloud9 are a world-class squad. We haven't seen much of Grayhound. They've definitely got some interesting players and a chance to fight back here. It isn't all done. As we're going to the second half, they move over to the CT side now. I'd say 5 rounds is enough on their T side. They showed some interesting tactics. Cloud9 gave them a little bit too much freedom at some points, but here we go. The second half begins. There'll be 2 smokes, a very standard approach from Cloud9. Just get the 2 smokes down, flashbangs, focus on CT spawn. Smokes deployed already. There's the flash, and in they go, just trying to challenge them straight away. It's going to be Tarek to lead the charge, and Dexter can't hit that first headshot.
Yeah, and he's here alone as well. He has got support coming in from Grap, but look at him trying to run for the hills. He has to back away, and Tarek and Rush, they're both going to go hunting. Frags go the way of Cloud9, and it's a very, very big investment from Grayhound. 2 players wrapping in through T-Spawn, Malta and Dick Stacey. They have to make this work, and they're going to get spotted out by Skadoodle now. He is able to manage 1. Malta still creeping forward. Is going to drop out Rush. Cloud9 can't let this round elude them here. Malta's going to get tagged down low. Him and Urka both 41 HP between them. It all falls onto FNS, and he's landed that shot down range. Now it's just Malta. 1v1. Does have a kit, but time is ticked far too low. FNS down in connector. He's locked in this round. Cloud9, they're going to do it. They win out the pistol in the second half. They're going to go 11-5 up.
Big pistol victory for Cloud9. That should secure the game, but Grayhound have a couple of chances here. If they can force by in round number 2, there's always a chance to steal the round back. But that was pretty standard procedure from Cloud9. Smokes down, faster approach than anticipated, but in they go. Bomb was planted. Good approach on the 2 versus 1 from FNS there. This guarantees that first kill. Plays the time, and nothing Grayhound can do about it. 11-5 is the scoreline, and it will be a force buy here from the CT forces. Smokes a 5-7 from Dick Stacey. Gratz will be on the full eco for the orb, and we'll see whether they can find anything here at all. Automatic with the Galil. What a rifle heavy focus, and not a single SMG. You don't see that every day. Normally a couple of UMPs or MAC-10s. Skadoodle does have the scouts, but Dexter has the frag. Down goes Rush, as he'll push towards the Palace and actually pick up a lovely AK-47 there.
Yeah, they're going to take that all day long, and that's going to be a weapon more powerful than the majority of that at Cloud9's. And now only 1 more AK left up on the back of FNS. And Cloud9, it feels like, you know, they've collapsed back, Henry. They've given up a lot of map control here. They've tried to play this very, very passively, you know, holding their default early on so as to not get rushed down by Grayhound. And have conceded a frag over towards Palace. And now they look a little bit unsure as to where to go on the back of this. They have to try and take back the control of the areas that were lost over here towards Ramp and Palace, and that's what you can see Automatic and Skadoodle are doing right now. And Urka still lies in wait. He's still going to be holding down Ramp with that trusty CZ. FNS and Skadoodle coming his way, and Urka spots the shadow. Down goes the first man. Skadoodle, not the spot you want to be in with the scout. Oof. He's able to trade up to the AK, and Automatic finds Dexter in the meantime, so the rifle gets nothing done for Grayhound. And Tarek, well, he's going to drop Dick Stacey, leaving it onto Grat and Malta.
Well, this round isn't done just yet. Malta, unfortunately for him, does get smoked out. There was a real chance to find another kill. Down to the 2-on-2. Malta only with the USP, though. Maybe the CZ had a real chance there. Tarek will spot the last mini player, but it's Grat on 30 HP. Somehow comes out on top there. But there it is. The final kill comes in. Nice try by the Grayhound boys, but unfortunately now they're full eco. So looking down the barrel at a 13-5 against Cloud9. You can see Dick Stacey not really providing much. 3 kills, 15 deaths. Here's the in-game lead up. I was looking for a bit more from Grat as well. 11 and 13. Hasn't really set the scoreboard on fire. Hasn't really shown us that he could possibly be a massive threat for Cloud9 here. But we'll give him another gun round here. That might be all they'll see is 1 here on the CT side. A stack though. This could be problematic for Cloud9, but only silenced USPs. Automatic should be able to handle this one. In fact, everyone starts chiming into frags. Lots of damage inflicted. Look at all that. Unlucky enough to get a single kill here. 4 headshots on those USPs. But Grat will have to fall back. 5 versus 1. Bomb to be planted, and he rotates towards short.
And I mean, if you're Grat, you're going to be a little bit devastated just looking at how much damage was done. When the actual kind of collision of both teams in towards that bomb site comes through, you just see Cloud9 get painted up with red, but all the kills go their way. So 13th going to be locked in kind of, you know, at least he's not going to give away the extra, what, $600 the way of someone like FNS. He's probably not too keen on going hunting, being tagged down so low.
Yeah, but he can still wait for some sort of exit frag here. If he looks towards that vent or CT spawn, he knows 4 of them are tagged up. There's headshots aplenty. As FNS does come in, does a bit more damage there. Couldn't quite connect to the head. Clean Super Cloud9, 13-5 does well and truly come through, but last chance saloon here for Grayhound. Grat can bring out the AWP, and this is where he really needs to shine on the CT side of Mirage. Looking like a very one-sided game now, but there's Rush shutting down those USPs. Nothing really to write home about that. And a timeout will be called. Why not? You get to use them. It's only a best of 1 here. But we'll see. Not out of it just yet. It's going to take an absolutely behemoth performance from the Greyhounds here to show us whether they can still fight here on the CT side. Tactical pause. What can they bring to the table? The thing is, on the first gun round, you don't really want to present a really aggressive round. It's normally quite standard. I guess what you could be discussing is, do we go for the double AWP setup? Do we go for an aggressive pick with the AWP? But they will bring that out. Grat and Malta with the snipers. It's pretty much the strongest setup, in my opinion, on Mirage on CT side. FNS will have the UMP. Starts to head towards middle. 3 players of our helmets could cause some damage in that respect. Molotov towards connected to stop those AWPs. Flashbangs in, going for mid-control. Maybe it's a nice, fast ace play here.
That does look to be the case, Henry. They're going to start to wrap on in through connector. Legs coming his way, and FNS could be able to win that out. Now they stop, though. They've had to slow down to a standstill. Grat's going to go and find that through the smoke onto FNS. Now, Crab walking out. That's Skadoodle. He's going to go to drop Dexter. Now the A-take starts to come through. Grat still here on top of the stairs. There's flank from automatic that looks to put the nail in the coffin. Grat's going to start to fade away. And now it's the double AWP setup in this retake as they do just concede the A-bomb site. This is the... I was going to say, this is kind of the go-to bad situation to be in, but with Malta winning that fight onto automatic, suddenly 2-on-2 doesn't look all too bad for Grayhound. Malta going to try and find something else here as he creeps forward, and that's the shot onto Rush. Now it's Skadoodle. Usually the man who dons the AWP for Cloud9, but this time he's only got the AK to try and make it work. Flash goes high. He's going to take the fight with Malta. Malta trades out to the AK. Skadoodle going to miss the spray, and Malta, 3 big kills, locks in a 6th round for Grayhound.
Well, there we go. Malta stepping up. AWP in hand. Does manage to find 3 in total. 1v1 with Skadoodle. Does manage to come out on top. Saves the AWP for the next round and keeps Grayhound within the game. Round 20. Need to avoid the reset. A very similar situation we had in the first map. We saw Renegades take down Legacy. 13-6. And if they lose this one, it is going to be a harsh reset. 14-6 down. Pretty much GG. So they do need to convert this round as well. Great job to win it, but only 1 player survived. That was the main problem. And we'll go into a 5-rifle setup for Cloud9 here. Good news if the Greyhound, they can win this round. It does force Cloud9 to an eco, as Urk goes hunting towards that underpass area. FNS, though, ready and waiting with the AK.
He has to be careful, though. He's just going to hold his position. Urk now about to be faced with FNS, and if he wins this, maybe he is in some danger over here towards the top of mid as Cloud9 run boost Tarek out. Urker is to commit to this angle in towards apartments. He's going to get away with it. Cloud9 not having anyone here. Means he manages to get away and finds that kill for free onto FNS. Cloud9, they've lost a man, but they have taken control of mid as some form of compensation.
5-on-4. Greyhound with the advantage. Can they hold on to it? Smoke's deployed now towards connector. And it's looking like potential push up towards short. It's going to be connector first. Tarek will at least get intel that no one's inside that particular area. But as you can see, the key player for me right now is Dick Stacey. He's in the B apartments. He can be a real nuisance at this point. You can see automatic will be coming from that position. He can also rotate back in towards that B site, spray them down. And that's exactly what could happen here. Good flashbang available to him. And this is the play right here. Can he do anything with it? Just about. That's going to give him his position. Automatic will be coming and will take him down. Still with a man advantage. Not for long. Tarek finds Malta. 10 seconds. Still could all fall apart. This kill decisive as Dexter does manage to take down automatic now. Tarek now in the 1 versus 1.
Grat's got the AWP. He's dead in one shot regardless. Missed shot out from Grat now leaves it all down to this. Tarek, you need 4 big kills and he's going to get it done. Fantastic headshot out onto Grat as he locks in that round for Cloud9 at 14-6. And if that doesn't chip away at the old morale, I don't know what will. Fantastic stuff there from Tarek. 21 and 11, top of the board from Cloud9.
Automatic to 23.
Yeah.
So almost
there. Got a bit caught up. You know.
We all get a bit excited sometimes. But Grayhound are going to have to rally the troops now as they are 14-6 down. They're taking the full eco. They're going to allow Cloud9 to get to match point here in the best of 1. So that's a bold move. Let's see if it works out for them because maybe it will. This is quite a common strat. We're seeing a lot of teams stack window with silent USPs. If they win this round, this will be one for the ages. They managed to stay alive. And there's another dink coming in. Still a 3-on-3. They can recover a couple of rifles here. Bomb should be planted. Molotov towards the kitchen. Skadoodle will get that bomb down. Dexter still has a chance to win this one. This kill pretty much decided though. Great attempt. Gratz. Players in front of him. AK in hand. Bomb yet to be planted. Skadoodle will take care of that. And now the 3-on-2 begins. Remember, this was a full eco. Still looking a little bit uncomfortable with Cloud9 here.
Nice shot out from Rush, and now it is all left on to Malta. These USPs have been pretty good to Grayhound, but he decides that that's it. That's enough. Just going to go and give this round up. Cloud9, they will reach match point 15-6. But still ballsy play coming in from Grayhound. As you pointed out, they went for the full eco there, just USPs, and they actually managed to get a decent bit done as well. Yeah,
unfortunately, that doesn't equate to too much. Win the round, sure. But now you've given up match point. And you need 9 in a row just to force overtime. It's not looking good, but Grayhound still going to fight back the best they can. We'll see what their money sits at right now. Around $4,000 per player. It will be Urk with 3,600. Same story for Grat, but he did save that AK-47. Potentially the last round here. No AWP available for Grat, who I have to say a little bit underwhelming from the kind of picture I was painted as to what he could deliver here, but we'll see whether he can do anything with this AK. Dick Stacey, 4 and 19 on the FAMAS. We'll have a look as to whether Skadoodle can open things up. Have a look at his spawn. Nothing too exciting there. Tarek to go first towards middle. Flashbang to set his teammates up. Smokes down, and Grat lucky to be alive. Tarek almost finds him.
Yeah, Cloud9 once again back in control of mid. Grayhound haven't really had an answer to this on their CT side. Grat's going to try and take the peak, tries to step up to the mark. He's got Urka over towards Connector as well to help out. Nade finds a bit of chip damage on a FNS. Dick Stacey and Malta, they've both gone aggressive over here in towards apartments, and that's netted a frag out onto FNS down there into lower tunnels, and they're not ready for Dick Stacey here, but somehow Skadoodle, he's going to land that shot. He gets tagged down lower. Now they know that there's a man aggressive up and in the apartments. Cloud9 feeling a little bit claustrophobic here, getting cornered over into mid. They want to try and branch on out and take back some control, and they're going to look to find that down by Connector. Urka, first man to fall, 4-on-4.
Oof. Well, that's a nice shot by Tarek, and it could be one of the last, as Dick Stacey now has got 3 players in front of him. Probably finds this kill, but not even that. 4-on-2, the B bomb side is open, and Harry, I think we know which way this one is heading. It's going to be a Cloud9 victory, 16-6. Unless Dexter and Grat can find some amazing form here. It pretty much is down to Grat. He's the only player close to the bomb site. AK-47 in hand. Check CPL first. Bomb to be planted, though. This kill will suggest whether they got a chance. I don't think they have now. No kits. 4 players alive. And we will see this one come to its logical conclusion. Grayhound, I would say a little bit underwhelming this game, Harry, from the stories we were told of some of the names within this team. It was looking promising at points, but I felt like Cloud9 gave them the rounds that they potentially picked up. Not to suggest that they weren't good in their set pieces and stuff, but the rounds they did win, it's when Cloud9 were a little bit too aggressive.